Hello everyone, this is Raakhi Rupani, Communications Coordinator for BNI here in the UAE. And today we have not one but two members in Spotlight, Patni and Nick Patel from BNI Champions. Let's get talking to them and see how they work as a power team and how they experience their journey here in BNI. Hi guys, hi Jay, hi Nick, how are you guys doing today?
Good morning, how are you?
Good, thank you very much. How are you today, Nick?
Good morning, very well. Looking forward to this interview.
Thank you so much. Before we get started with the interview, let's hear more about yourselves. Nick, why don't you start? Just tell us about yourself in terms of your business and your journey with BNI.
Okay, so I've been a member of BNI for just a little shy over 2 years. Initially, I just came across BNI online. I wasn't actually sure what BNI was about. I went to the first Champions meeting and I decided to join there and then. I'm in the business of selling gold, and we have one of our very wonderful customers joining us this morning.
That's amazing. What about you, Jay?
Basically, we are a family business of jewelry. And we deal in gold, silver, and diamond jewelry. So, and I've been a BNI member for the last 11 months. And it's been a very wonderful journey, especially with Nick being a wonderful power team member over here. And that's why we are here today, showcasing the great business and things we have achieved. Yeah.
So speaking of power team, Jay or Nick, one of you just answer this question for us. Power teams is essentially which works for members featuring themselves and targeting similar businesses. How is this concept of power team working for both of you? Nick?
Okay, so basically what, Jay and I have the same segment where, we complement each other's business. For instance, he deals with retail clients in terms of diamonds, in terms of silver, in terms of gold. So in terms of a power team, when I need silver, for me, Jay has an excellent presence in silver. So I tend to buy my silver from him. Sometimes actually I even buy gold from him, but on other occasions, he knows that I have good pricing for gold, so he will buy gold from me. But generally, we have a good arrangement. We're able to communicate well with each other. Not only him and I communicate, but also other members within our business communicate with each other to make sure that if it's possible, we'll do business together.
That's amazing. Anything you would like to add, Jay? I thought you would speak.
Yeah, so basically, since we are doing a lot of wholesale business and we have our manufacturing in India, so we continuously do require gold. And the business with Nick is basically, as he mentioned earlier, that when he's giving a better pricing for gold, then I do buy it from him. And it's a market. So the day he's giving me a good price, that's the day we are doing business together. And this is it's a continuous thing. And, it is not something where we are requiring other people from other industries to influence our transactions. It's a very in the market transaction which happens, and that is how our power team will grow. So maybe later on we can speak about more about it. Yeah,
definitely. So we know that, and also for the viewers out here, we know that you guys have been topping in terms of your performance in the chapter, and working very hard towards that. Any tips you would like to share with the members in achieving those rankings?
I'll let Jay lead on this one. He came up the ranking super quick.
Yeah.
So I basically, for me, I looked at the member traffic light on my first month, and I was like, okay, I am 631st ranked here.
The region.
So how do I get up? So then I literally just look through everything. So it is not only about the business, which is the requirement there. There's a lot of other things which do go part. It's about how many one-to-ones you do, how many CU points you do. And I think that is more important. where you are networking with people. And it's not, okay, me and Nick have a solid power team, but that's not it. That people just see that part of it. I think there's a lot bigger part of it in terms of how we are doing our CU points, or how we are doing our one-to-ones, and other things in that manner. So that is the tip I would give everyone, that you need to do more one-to-ones, need to move out of the chapter, cross country, cross chapter, do more one-to-ones, so you can gain more experience about other people's business and get more referrals. Yeah.
Amazing. I like the concept of you just looking at your ranking in terms of the region, and you kept working on that. So definitely that's something good in terms of the motivation. And yeah, so speaking of power teams, I mean, any categories you would like to add to your team so that they can also equally benefit? Maybe Nick can answer.
I would say certainly more people that are perhaps in our similar sector. The thing is, it's quite a specialized sector. Since Jay's covering already jewelry, diamond jewelry, I'm covering gold and commodity trading. I don't actually believe there is any more specific requirements that can actually lift it any better. But what we can do, and this is definitely a good way that we could power up even more, is find other people in other chapters, and there is other people in other chapters, and we could do cross business with other chapters, certainly across other regions, and more importantly across other countries. I think specifically places like Turkey, places like India. Any country where there's a good, strong gold presence, we'd be happy to do business.
It's amazing, amazing. And Nick, my next question again will be for you, because you've been in BNI longer than Jay. There's so many resources available in BNI, and it's been growing constantly. Any particular resource of BNI that you have been using and it's helped you?
BNI Business Builder is very good. It's easy for you to track what's going on. BNI Connect, is a godsend. You don't need to do so much. There is many networking organizations across the world. They don't have that same resource where you can just use your app and connect somebody within your sector in any other part of the world. So that I find is probably one of the best things about BNI Connect and BNI Business Builder.
That's amazing, Jay. Anything else you are using to top your game?
I think, as I mentioned earlier, so it is about, as he mentioned rightly, about Business Builder. In fact, just let me tell you a short story. In December, I had come second on my traffic light, and I was wondering why was I second? What was lacking? And then I saw my CU points, and I was like, okay, that's where I need to work on. And then every day I used to go to work out in the morning. I used to just switch on the Business Builder and just do different presentations for hour, or different podcasts every day. And that really helped, because those business builders are just not about how to network. They are more than how to network. They streamline your process of networking by doing other things like time management, for example, or they talk about specific marketing strategies, or how to build your business, or what is the mindset which people need to have. So these are different types of things you would get to learn on the Business Builder, which is a great platform for everyone, and should do that every day, like as a routine, I would believe. And that's the one thing which I really liked. Secondly, as I said, one-to-ones, we have many people in our chapter, especially Nick, there is Karishma, there's a lot of other people who have done a lot of one-to-ones, and they have done cross-chapter. So that is my aim: cross-country, cross-chapter. Many of our members have gone cross-country, visited a chapter there. So I have not reached that level yet, but that is the aim. I want to go there, further expand my network, and then I think we can get more business across countries between me and Nick too. Yeah.
Definitely. All that I actually hear right now is a lot of business builder time being spent, which is amazing. The platform is growing quite a bit, I would say, and increasing your network through all these different channels, which is awesome. For all the viewers out here, I know that Nick, you are the current president of the chapter in the BNI Champions. Any advice you would like to share with the members and viewers who are considering taking roles in their chapters?
Absolutely. Make yourself visible. Do put yourself forward for roles. Myself, I always think you've got to do more than anyone else to, if you're looking to build something, you've got to play the extra game. If you're going to be a member of BNI, make sure you're visible, make sure you're doing things that are over and above what you're required to do. If you can become any of the roles, do put yourself forward, because at the end of the day, the more you do, the more you get back. And it goes with the same philosophy of givers gain. As you know, nobody gets paid for any of the roles within BNI. These are all voluntary roles, but you do it to the best of your ability, in the hope that in the same format, karma, what goes around comes around, and give is gain, and you'll get back all the hard work you put in.
Definitely, I totally agree with that on you. And before we end our conversations, anything you guys would like to add in terms of your experience, anything you would like to share with the audience?
Yes, I'll let Jay follow after, but I'm looking forward to coming back into person meetings, hopefully very soon, fingers crossed. We do, business. Our champion ethos is business with a heart, and what I've found over the last couple of years since I've been a member is most of the business has not been done on one-to-ones. It's been done through socials, it's been done through bonding, it's been done through other events where we've just, had to break down the barriers, just been friends, had for a meal or a drink or something, and that's how the relationships have been built. And I think those relationships will continue to get built with all the new members coming in over the last year that have been on Zoom. And I think I'm looking forward to the next few months, the next 6, 12, 18, 24 months, as we go back into the normal BNI meeting and socials.
That's amazing. Jay, anything you would like to add?
I believe that, as he said, like socials, we had a lot of Zoom meetings where we had Zoom socials, I would call it,
Yeah.
which has really helped in, team building for everyone in our chapter. In fact, recently we had a reconnecting champion social where we were able to connect the more experienced members who have been there more than a year plus to the newer members who have just been like me, just been there for 11, 12 months, 10 months. And that itself was a great event, because that's where as he said, barriers are breaking, people are interacting more, they understand each other's business. And we are getting a lot of younger members too. And that really helps in, getting better in terms of our chapter dynamics. Yeah.
So amazing concepts and amazing success you're building. I wish you guys the very best in terms of your success as the champions, and with you guys working as a power team together. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Raakhi.